With data updating so quickly, it's hard to be aware of all the changes happening in your organization. Sisense Pulse provides confidence that business issues are brought to immediate attention. In this video, we're going to talk about how you can use Sisense Pulse to set up goals and KPIs, and then set up monitoring and receive customized alerts when these goals are met or not met. Sisense Pulse can be set up on any metric in your dashboard. Here you can see I'm tracking my profit over time. As you can see, the profit of our company has been declining, and we have launched an ad campaign. Now our goal is to rise above 10K. I'm going to hover over the trend line and click Add to Pulse. Next, I want to give this pulse item a name so that we can know which one we're tracking. I'm going to call it Profit Above 10K. Next, you can choose which alert condition you want for this pulse item. Threshold is the most used because it allows you to be notified when your metric exceeds or dips below a certain threshold. If you're not concerned about a specific number threshold, you can also use automatic. Here, Sisense Analytics uses artificial intelligence to look at your data and automatically monitor it for you, notifying you if any anomalies are detected. Finally, the Always Alert option sends you an alert every time the data refreshes. For many companies with many KPIs, this is going to be way too many alerts. Let's get back to thresholds and set our goal. Here, I want to get notified when the value is greater than 10K. I can click Add, and my pulse item is added. At the top of the page, if I click Pulse, I can see my item, and now I'm going to get notified by email when the account exceeds 10K. Now let's look at more advanced examples. My first pulse item referred to my total sales. For my next pulse item, I want to be alerted when my profit in the UK only rises above 8K. So I'll select it in the list, and then I'm going to add a pulse to this specific widget. And the great thing is, Pulse is going to automatically include any filters that I have in my dashboard to my Pulse item. So I'm clicking Add to Pulse. For my threshold, I want to get a notification when profit is greater than 8K. Before I click Add, I want to click on Advanced. This opens a few more options. For example, you can click Show to see what filters are being applied to this Pulse item. On this tab, I can share this Pulse item with other people. Depending on your license, you'll be able to share it with yourself or with people outside your organization. On this tab, I can customize the exact message I want the system to send when the alert is triggered. Below the message, you can select the type of notification you want to get. Email or mobile are checked by default. Under Additional, you can see two other options that customize how you want this notification to work. The first checkbox allows you to get notified only one time after the condition is met, or when it passes a certain threshold. This is really helpful because in many cases, only at the first time you pass the threshold, you want to know something happened, and that you should take note of. If you uncheck this box, Pulse is going to send you a notification for every time it checks the data and you're above the threshold, and this can also result to a lot of emails in your inbox. The second box you can check off allows you to get notified when the condition is no longer met. So if we went above a threshold, you can also get a notification when you dip back below it. Now I click on Add, and now I've gotten my results and I've rebuilt my data. We're going to get a notification that we have exceeded our goals. We can check our Pulse items at any point. Not only can you see the current state of each item, but you can click on the history to see the performance over time. You can also notice that if you hover over one of the Pulse items, you can click on this arrow just to the right of the dashboard, and it opens this menu for which you can edit the item, duplicate it, turn off notifications, or turn off the Pulse item without deleting it entirely. So you can see with Sisense Pulse, you can track any number you want, set a threshold, and get alerted when something unusual happens that you should pay attention to.